Hey Dragon fam, it's Patrick at Distracted Dragon Makes. Welcome back to the channel. I got a fun one for you today. This shelf has been driving me absolutely crazy for over a year, and today it's time to get rid of it. Alright, so we know what the problem is. This is a mess. So what's the solution? So fitting with the Cyberpunk Oasis office I have built up here, where I can come and be creative and just be surrounded by all the things I love, I didn't want to just put up a set of shelves and organize it a little bit more so that it was okay. I really wanted to go full tilt into the aesthetics of the room. So we're going to do a two-part series. Today we're going to go ahead and tackle getting rid of this cart and getting a set of shelves built with OpenGrid behind it to hold all the tech. And in part two, we're going to build an enclosure with doors and lots of fun stuff so that we can turn this from this eyesore into something that really fits with the room, but also serves a purpose. So let's jump into it. All right, for OpenGrid, we need 4 5x8 tiles. We need 16 8x8 tiles. We need 4 7x8 tiles. We need 20 1x2 adhesive adapters for the command strips. We need 15 2x2 adapters to handle the command strips. This is going to give us our wall. And then for these two, we need 40 cams and covers. And for this, we need 60 cams and covers. So that's going to cover up all the holes in it. And then we have a series of eye channels, some custom holders, and a lot of the inner board connectors. I did a full install video on this. I'll have it in the links if you want to see how I actually installed the wall. But for this video, let's just get it done. Alright, so here you have it. So we've got all the boards up. We've got custom holders for my Netgear to do my Ethernet port. This is my Home Assistant Green. I've got a Zigbee and a Z-Wave adapter in here, and I've got a Karo hub. This is Hands on Katie's underwear that was generated off the Pedro generator that I've talked about a bunch of times. You can go check out my OpenGrid tutorials if you want to see more about that. So each one of these has got a cam in it to hold it in place. It's in there really well. The one thing I didn't mention in the write-up was you need one command strip for each 1x2. So 2x2 takes 2 command strips just to keep it secure, but it's solid. I used a custom generator, which I showed in the last video, to do this, and so I think it looks pretty nice. So for the shelf, what we're going to need is, this is in 2020 aluminum extrusion. You can go check out my enclosure video, which I'll have linked down below if you want to see how to actually build one. But what we're going to do here is we're going to use, once again, the magic of YouTube. So we need 4 48-inch pieces. We need 8 34-inch pieces. We need 8 14-inch pieces. Then we need 8 of the 3-way adapters, which are for the top and bottom to hold the frame together. And then we need 8 of the 90-degree connectors. And then we need 4 half-inch sheets of MDF that we are going to cut to size, and we need black paint. And that is going to give us our shelves. Let's just go ahead and knock that out. So now all we got to do is go ahead. We're going to cut up the aluminum extrusion on the chop saw to get it all put together. Then we're going to use the track saw to cut through the MDF and create the shelves. And by the magic of YouTube, I present. And here you have it. So we've got the full shelf all done, MDF tops. I was going to paint this for this video, but then this happened. Yeah, it's been raining a lot. So I think it came out pretty good. It's got 4 shelves. So I've got room now to store all my shipping materials. I've got room for any other storage. And I have a fun little trick that we're going to use in the 3rd video in the series to really trick this out to make it extra useful. So make sure you subscribe so you want to see what my crazy ADHD brain has come up with, but I think this one's going to be really fun. So I am really excited about this. Looking forward to having this whole thing set up. Next video, we're going to go ahead and enclose it so that it looks like more of a built-in feature than just a shelf in the middle of the room. So this project is flown. Let's go hatch the next one. Until next time at Distracted Dragon Makes, this is Patrick. Go make something cool.